Despite the Simpsons season key art being leaked with all Battle Pass and item shop skins determined, it's safe to say things are starting to heat up in terms of map changes now preparing for the event on the island in ways we wouldn't have expected to do with the Simpsons and even the Dark Presence. Not only do we have our first look at this mysterious being pulling the strings from behind the scenes the entire chapter, but also brand new social media teasers are pouring out, and obviously we've got to decipher them alongside gameplay mechanics that data miners have determined will be upcoming on this cel-shaded island. Before we dive into it all though, take 2 seconds to go over to the shop and slap code FM1 in there, literally one of the shortest and easiest codes to enter, only 3 digits long. Means the world to me and my dog Charlie the Charcoal Pug, so much so that we want to give back to you guys inside the FM1 Squad Discord, where we give away 1000 V-Bucks literally most days to code FM1 users. We're one of very few YouTubers that give back to their community in this manner, so I don't get why you wouldn't want to be part of it. And whilst you absorb these leaks, don't forget to not miss out on any others by subscribing to the channel with all notifications turned on, as it puts a giant smile on my face. No messing around, diving straight into it all before we get into the Simpsons gameplay mechanics that have surprisingly already been leaked, with us saying goodbye to the Chapter 6 island in literally a matter of days before we go to this map. And here is the map overview in case you guys didn't know what it looked like or saw the leak or anything like that. It's a reload sized island which is going to be entirely cel shaded, and this is spread onto the Chapter 6 island as part of the new event teaser that's upcoming, being the Spirit Realm Siege. As you can see on the outskirts of creepy camps, we have one tree that stands out from the rest with all of this kind of energy or 0 point looking aura floating around this cel shaded tree, with some of the cel shaded Simpsons grass below it. From going inside this treehouse, we can see not only this TV, but it plays certain screens which obviously reference the Simpsons. This one, which is like a preset meme of Lisa near this board where you can write anything on it, kind of like a change my mind sort of vibe. This very iconic meme that I'm sure you've all seen. Also this one of Homer and Bart as if they've just seen something cursed on television. And speaking of cursed looking stuff, this one of Marge also, before actually showing something to do with the Spirit Realm Siege live event, directly connecting Simpsons to this season's story event by giving us our first look at the Dark Presence's eyes. As you can also see just on the outskirts of this treehouse, we do have an event timer, so everybody now from the battle bus hopefully can actually see this timer. I personally think they should have put this on top of the treehouse, it would have made a lot more sense, and obviously the higher up then we can see it from the battle bus before we dive down, or it shows the point as for where we're going to need to go when the timer ends, which happens to be on November 1st at 11 AM Eastern Time. Also speaking of the battle bus, apparently Kang and Kodos are now visible most if not every game when you fly over the Chapter 6 Battle Royale island. This was the first cosmetic that let us know it's 100% confirmed that Simpsons is coming next season from the description of the cosmetic, basically joking about the fact that they've been left out of the Battle Pass, obviously confirming inadvertently a Simpsons Battle Pass. Apparently this is going to be a free reward. I'm guessing it will be during the Simpsons season once it actually starts, as it wouldn't make sense now on the end of Chapter 6 as a whole, Season 4 and of course Fortnite where we've received a ton of free rewards in this event, and obviously make sure you're getting everything for free out of this event, whether it's XP, cosmetics, before November 1st, as after the live event on November 1st at 11 AM Eastern Time we're going into a downtime, and the season launches at 5 PM Eastern Time later that day on November 1st as well. As for what's happening in this event, we do have a lot of details to mention in just a second, but before we do, of course, speaking of Kang and Kodos, we actually have a trailer released by Fortnite in Simpsons format showing Fish Stick turn into some fish sticks, and then from entering the Simpsons universe, Hope and Jones obviously shown what they would look like in the show. I'm guessing we're going to be entering in this event after it happens for maybe even a split second, kinda like at the end of the Chapter 2 remix finale where we flew over the Chapter 6 island over the Simpsons island, so we can kinda see what our characters would look like cel shaded and the cel shaded map itself, despite our only look at this now being a treehouse prop that was obviously put early here on the Chapter 6 island. The teasers don't stop there for Simpsons though, as it seems they're already taking over the event that's currently going on, Fortnitemares, by this being on the website Fart Nightmares, obviously being a reference to Bart graffitiing things and basically rebelling in the show. It's not just the website this has affected, it's literally taken over the Fortnite socials like X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, as their banner is literally this exact same thing. Honestly, I'm really excited for this month-long season, more so now that the key art obviously got leaked, and we're going to be breaking down which of the Battle Pass skins, as it's a mini-season just like Galactic Battle or the Star Wars season, meaning only 5 of these characters we see on the key art are going to be in that pass. And before we reveal which ones this apply to and which ones are going to be in the shop, according to Sheena, the Simpsons update is expected to release only a few minutes after the live event ends on November 1st, and the full downtime is expected to end 5 to 6 hours after the event itself, which is definitely going to be very interesting and keep players on the edge of their seat curious as to what we're going to be met with once this downtime does end, with a custom downtime screen. I'm not saying it's going to be anything on par of the Black Hole, but of course we've seen downtime screens after events such as what we saw for Galactic Battle with Superman obviously looking at the loop as if he's waiting until the downtime timer ends itself before obviously he appears in Fortnite as the main collab for that season. So now in terms of which skins are in the Battle Pass next season or the item shop, Sam Leaks nicely broke them all down here. Fortnite x The Simpsons confirmed cosmetics so far. So for the Battle Pass we have Homer, Marge, Ned Flanders, Fish Stick Remix and the Peely Remix, which are all of these that I'll highlight on screen right now. I'm guessing Ned Flanders' glider as well, that you can see him obviously, you know, gliding down on, is going to be a Battle Pass cosmetic as well, considering it's obviously surrounding his set and he's in the Battle Pass, which then also means all of the other characters or outfits are in the item shop, being Bart Simpson mech, Lisa Simpson mech, Scratchy, Mo, Krusty the Clown and obviously Homer's car as a vehicle. Just like in Galactic Battle, in case you forgot, with it being a shorter month-long season, the first mini-season of Chapter 6, but this Simpsons one is mini-season 2, to accommodate the shorter length, the Battle Pass only went up to level 50 and then the Super Styles or Bonus Style rewards were up to level 100. The same thing's going to be happening in the Simpsons season, with the Bonus Style or rewards not being available on launch update, being version 38.00 on November 1st. You'll be able to see in the menu that they'll remain as question mark the Super Style or bonus rewards, and there won't be as many again because it's a shorter season than a usual length, but these will be updated into the game in the one downtime update that we're actually seeing during the Simpsons season, being version 38.10 on November 11th before Chapter 7, which releases on November 29th. The schedule looks like it's not slowing down or getting delayed in any way, as V38.10 is already in the final stage of playtesting, which pretty much means the devs are on track and November 11th does look like the date as previously leaked. Despite us getting a Simpsons Pass, which we know all the skins for on November 1st, we already know now what the November Crew Pack outfit or skin will be from the Crew Pack menu itself, which is already updated in game. Before I reveal it, for when this time rolls around and you pick up the pass itself, don't forget to have code FM1 entered, literally one of the shortest and easiest codes to enter, only 3 digits long, and look, nobody's doing it like me and Charlie the Charcoal Pug with giant cutouts of our code. This thing literally cost me like $100, so hopefully Fortnite don't change how it looks in the shop anytime soon. Anyways, as I was saying, the November Crew Pack is obviously on the menus right now if you search for it in your Manage Subscription section for the Fortnite Crew or on the Passes tab, with the outfit being called Max Speed with 2 X's, which is holding a dual-wield pickaxe called Racers Reavers, and then we also have the control center kind of steering wheel back bling belonging to a race car. November 1st is definitely going to be very interesting to not only get that Crew Pack but the Simpsons Pass as well, and the event happening and the new season starting in the same day within hours of each other. In terms of what we can expect without spoiling it, here's everything we know about that event so far. Spirit Realm Siege, which a lot of people on X or Twitter are referring to it, it's a full-scale event with a playlist and countdown, and that's already come true because the countdown's in game. Confirmed to be a storyline event that leads directly into the Simpsons season. It's about a big attack on the Spirit Realm, and Jones and Hope will have voice lines for it. There'll also be some story quests and map changes related to the event before it, which we're seeing with the Treehouse, and then apparently Star Wars will also be involved in some way, and Egyptian Leaker reminds us, trust me, this event will be insane, as if data miners know more than they're letting on publicly. One thing I was surprised wasn't revealed on the key art itself are companions, considering they've literally been teased as if they're upcoming in every update that releases or goes by in Chapter 6 Season 4, from the petting animation being leaked to all of these different companions actually being determined to be upcoming. The reason I say this is because it has been confirmed literally as early as October 14th that companions are confirmed for the Simpsons season, and don't forget these things are going to be following us around in game. The pets category is getting completely revamped, so all of the pets that you own in this cosmetic section will be companions, but they won't give away our positions, only our squads or teammates, whether it's duos and trios or a full squad, can see each other's companions running around in game. This feature getting innovated or added alone points toward or validates kind of what the Gref G stated, as he confirmed that he knows what the next season is about. This was on October 11th, by the way, and that he and Fortnite have something planned for the start of the season itself, so it looks like it's going to be absolutely huge across social media, and everybody's going to be playing it because, well, they're involving the mega content creators like the Gref G and people who have icon skins in the game. Despite Simpsons upcoming though being a very popular show, another show that's actually collaborating in Fortnite very soon, not getting an entire season though, is South Park x Fortnite coming soon, with no dates fully determined yet, but with Family Guy and now the Simpsons collaborating with Fortnite, this is definitely not out of the question. I almost forgot to mention there's IRL teasers right now of Fortnite x Simpsons, where basically it's Bart's graffiti once more over traditional Fortnite key art, which proves furthermore by not only the drawing of Bart, but it's saying Bart Night instead of Fortnite that Bart is responsible for this. As you can see in today's thumbnail though, in terms of how the gameplay will look, this is what a cel-shaded map I'm guessing looks like, and I'm also guessing this island's going to have cel-shaded bosses, as everything that seems to touch a cel-shaded island or even the treehouse becomes cel-shaded. Not to mention it's already been revealed that a storm of donuts is expected next season, and they will damage you if you are hit by them, so just like we got the altered storm in Chapter 2 Season 2, you know, before the island got fully flooded the next season in Chapter 2 Season 3, I'm guessing that's how the storm's going to be working this season. It may be several donuts obviously making up this storm, or just one huge donut ring that closes in more so, which honestly would make a lot more sense. Drop a like if you're hyped and subscribe for more with all notifications turned on so you don't miss any future uploads, but don't forget I'm an epic partner, so enter code FM1 now, literally 3 digits inside the shop, takes 2 seconds. Means the world to my dog Charlie the Charcoal Pug, a mascot of the channel as well by the way, and don't forget about the FM1 Squad Discord server, where from following all the rules you could get 1000 V-Bucks for simply being a Code FM1 supporter, showing entered proof in the Code FM1 proof channel, and following the other giveaway rules. In terms of other videos, click either of these 2 YouTubes recommended on screen, it's a good suggestion, whilst you wait for the next upload I do publish here on the channel.